Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and today is day 87 on the Continental Divide Trail. So let's do this. So for today, we will be making our way, hopefully getting to the town of Lander. It's 23 miles from where we camped to South Pass City, which consists of really just a general store. Hope to get some ice cream and maybe a Coke or two there. And then we'll continue on additional 3 miles to a road where we're hoping to get a hitch into the town of Lander. Should be a great day. Morning. Back up in the hills. End of the Great Plains. Following this draw here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen trees. It's kind of nice. Getting close. Yep. You know, the problem with a town day is a day that you're on trail and you're going into town. Problem with the town day is that's all you think about, you know, whether you're just walking 3 miles or like today, 26 miles. All you're thinking about is, yeah, I'm going to get some beer, going to get a burger, going to get some ice cream. Yeah. This bridge has seen better days. And it still works though.
You want me to fall in? That's just
Yeah. It's all about the ratings, man.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's an old ghost town. It's now a museum.
Blacksmith? Cooper?
South Pass City General Store. Had a couple root beers, a couple ice cream sandwiches at the general store. So now onto the road where we hope to hitch a ride. Thank you. Through the gate. Hoping to get a ride.
Continental Divide Trail goes from the border of New Mexico and Mexico all the way up to the border of Montana and Canada. So we started in New Mexico, yeah, hiked through Colorado, and now in Wyoming, headed north.
So closing out day 87, yeah, great day, great day. We wound up walking 23 miles by 2 o'clock. Got to the South Pass City general store there. had a couple ice creams and some root beer, and then continued on an additional 3 miles to the road. Took about 15 minutes, but got a ride down into the town of Lander. Went right to the Lander bar, had some burgers and beer, really good, then some ice cream, and now we're at a hotel, showering, doing laundry, that sort of thing. And then tomorrow will be dedicated to doing all of the town chores before, hopefully by the end of tomorrow we'll head back out on trail. So yeah, outstanding day. We did 122 miles in 4 days. So yeah, that's kind of impressive. Just something I want to talk about real quick is I really appreciate your comments. I've said that before. I haven't been able to respond as in a timely manner as I've wanted to, just because I've been on trail and my phone died and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't been able to respond, but I do read them and I really do appreciate them. But you know, I wound up having to block 2 additional people today. I mean, I was scanning through the comments. One guy didn't like my use of the term 25-meter target, you know? Now, if you are a military veteran, please raise your hand if you have never heard the term 25-meter target and you have never heard it being used outside of the rifle range, like in a meeting where people are talking about priorities and somebody asks, hey, what's our 25-meter target? What's of our immediate concern? You know, I spent 30 years in the military. I come from a military family. I'm middle generation of a 3-generation military family. So the chances of a military colloquialism coming out of my mouth are pretty darn good. So yeah, so either that guy that had an issue with me saying 25-meter target is not a veteran, or he's just a jerk. And my guess is he's probably both. Not a veteran and just a jerk. And then somebody decided they needed to correct me on the title of the Great Basin. I titled one of my videos The Great Basin. You can either say it's the Great Basin or the Great Basin Divide or the Great Divide Basin. I've seen all 3 used interchangeably, but that is the description of what is between the Colorado-Wyoming border and the Wind River Range. If you were to sit in the Econo Lodge in Rawlings and ask every thru-hiker what they just walked through, they would say the Great Basin. Not to be confused with the geographic Great Basin of the United States. That's just what that part of the trail is called if you are hiking the Continental Divide Trail. And instead of taking 10 seconds to Google, you know, thinking, hey, you know, Mike might know what he's talking about, I'm just going to Google Continental Divide Trail, the Great Basin. Instead of doing that, the guy spends time lecturing me, a guy from the state of Nevada. Now Google the Great Basin and see what state it primarily takes up. But lecturing me, a guy from the state of Nevada, on what really is the Great Basin. And to me, that is really an ass. You know, the definition of an ass. And you have just seen, you know, you've just heard me use the first curse word in over 150 videos. And so that's how much it just ticks me off that people, you know, the videos are free. You don't like them, you don't like what I'm doing, move on. I don't care, really don't. I just spent the last 4 days hiking 121 miles, and doing a video takes a little bit of time to add on to that. So I don't need the comments, please. I appreciate the words of encouragement. I really do. Thank you. But if you want to be a jerk, go someplace else. So that's the end of day 87. Had a wonderful day. Wonderful day walking through the Great Basin until I got to the hills. And tomorrow we're going to set ourselves up to enter the next stage, which I just talked about, the Wind River Range. It's going to be great. See you then.